voice of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between. But they don't do it like we do it in my hometown.
Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Crack all 80.
Throwing on their first play. It's his target. That's Torrey Horton. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Gets some space around midfield. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Running with Walker again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. And this defense may sit in the bottom half of the league, but hey, an early reminder there, you can't take them lightly.
That's right. Where they rank is only a number, right? And they'll keep outplaying it if they take the ball away like that. You're not playing this defense they've been all season. This is a reminder you're playing the defense here today.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. No one's around him. He's got space. Makes a cut to the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Ken, offensively. And quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run's a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Commanders 7, Seahawks nothing.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Headed out right. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. And off to Walker from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Will Rowe from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Walker on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if the injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Milrow. A throw right side, finds Cup. Now this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards or reset the downs. On 3rd down, Walker. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
70. Ready?
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
Milrow with it on 1st. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Ready? Not Cowboy 80.
Shotgun now for Milrow. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Daniels setting up the play action. Buying some time right. Brought in right side. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. He's got Jalen Lane. He's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ready?
And drawn up here for Daniels. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I can promise you that's not what it looks like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Tag! 19 Lions. 60
Out of the gun, Daniels. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
70.
To the air on third and long. That's on target to Pierce. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. No set of downs for him from the 31.
31-yard line.
19 Tigers.
Daniels now on first down. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Again, Daniels to the air. Hits his running back. This one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage.
And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Seahawks 7.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Milroe. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Finds him over the middle. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Arden Key there for the stop. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That's completed right side. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. Going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 6. Ready.
From the pistol, give to Pierce. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. Cowboy, go.
Play action now with Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
To throw again, it's Daniels. That one connects. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Got it. Ready.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. A design run, Daniels will keep it. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
First down throw here from Milrow. This is a heater going deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
Come on.
Milrow from the gun. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Switch the Eagles. Come roll 18. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
We'll couple together a yard there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. Shotgun handoff to Pierce. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Trap 60. Ready. Warriors, Cougar 19. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Viking 18. Let's go.
Third and short, Daniels. Cox, this is Lane. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the gun, here's Pierce. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Now Daniels to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to a lady.
Pierce up the middle. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up. Now as that play came to an end, we saw somebody in some pain down there. And now it looks like they're looking at the running back, Dameon Pierce.
Here we go. Cut.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Looking right, and he finds him. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go now.
Daniels. Flushed down out to his left. Brought in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. Go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11.
Commanders 28, Seahawks 17.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun now for Milroe. Catch is made near the edge. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. From the gun, Milroe. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It's complete, play made by Cup. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
19, 18,
Still sticking with the passing game. Waller with the catch. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends would get you.
Milroe looking to throw. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
18 Cardinal. 70 Timberwolves.
Walker now from the gun. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
This is Walker on second. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks now within one score in the fourth. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Put the body on the line for his team. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Come on, Gabby Lions.
Daniels from the pistol. Completes one and then hit it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington first down.
Let's go. 19 tight. 19. Cougar 19.
Well run. It's Pierce. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Pierce, the ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pass complete to Lane. Racing down the left side. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Get up. 19, 18. 65 Jack. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Mello to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
5 DBs out there for the Commanders on third. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Forced out to his right. Making the call himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. After the play, somebody's shaking up, and oof, that is not somebody you want to lose. That is quarterback Jalen Milroe receiving the assistance. Here's Darnold, first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on his heels.
They've got first down here from the 36. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Seahawks, first down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Seattle.
In the red zone now. Finds Cup again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. And he's dropped down. It was a long shot after the block anyway, and they're unable to add anything on top of that touchdown.
Michael Johnson making off for Seattle.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
This one set up for Daniels. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders holding a 4-point lead. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on. Set.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Pass to the left, 18.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Pick up of 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Pioneer.
They give it to Pierce. He's still going at the 30. And he gets the 1st down for the Commanders. And that should get them this victory as well.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
6-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.